Charlie Hunnam was pictured at the premiere of his new Apple TV Plus series Shantaram in Los Angeles on Monday evening at the Regency Village Theatre. The 42-year-old English actor donned a navy blue suit with a stone blue tie and dark brown shoes at the glitzy event. He sported a goatee and had his dark blonde locks pulled back in a ponytail. The UK native plays the role of Lynn Ford in the series, which is based on Gregory David Roberts' 2003 book. In the series, which is set in the 1980s, Ford is on the run from the law after breaking out of prison, and hiding out in Bombay. Ford gets romantically involved with a beautiful woman named Carla Saarinen, played by Antonia Desplat, and is confronted with difficult decisions as a result. Desplat looked lovely in a floor-length gown with scrappy sandal heels and her brown locks parted to the side. Also attending Monday's premiere were co-stars Electra Kilbey, Rachel Kamat, and Shabam Saraf. The series will mark Hunnam's first regular TV role since his former series Sons of Anarchy ended in 2014. I was really a kid when I started Sons, although that grew into feeling quite proud of some of the work that I did in the later seasons, Hunnam told Entertainment Weekly last month. I'm just a different person now. I'm north of 40 now, and I've been taking stock of who I am and who I would like to be, and the work that I do is certainly an element of that. I think it was an important step for me to challenge myself in those ways. It was very rewarding to push myself out of my comfort zone with this project. I've never worked as hard on anything as I've worked on this, so I'm nervous and just really excited to see what the reaction will be. Hunnam said that he took his time signing on to the series knowing the time it takes to produce a TV series. I very much enjoy the process of long-form storytelling and the consistency of working with the same cast and the opportunity to play the same character for a long period of time, but when I finished Sons of Anarchy, I needed a break from the rigor of that routine, because it's pretty arduous shooting television, he told the outlet. Hunnam added, I wanted also to wait until the right thing came along, because it's such a big commitment. It was in my mind, certainly, to make a return to television if I had the opportunity. Hunnam said that he first came upon the book 4 years before the series went into production. A friend of mine gave me a copy of the book, and I happened to be going to Thailand the next day on vacation and took it with me, which ended up being amazing for me, but not so great for my partner because it's 936 pages long, Hunnam told the outlet. I just devoured it on that vacation. I came back from that vacation and said to my friend, who's a writer and a producer, can we make this? Hunnam said that Warner Brothers and Johnny Depp had initial rights to produce a film project based on the book. A couple of years later, they admitted defeat with that process, I think because of the length and complexity of the story. It's really impossible to distill it down to 2 hours, he said. After many, many noble attempts, Warner Brothers threw in the hat and the rights became available again, so the dream became alive again and here we are. Hunnam described Shantaram as a really magnificently written novel that just exposed me to a world that I had never seen before, and many different facets of the world of India, which is a grand, sweeping, wildly romantic love story and also a story of great adventure and self-discovery. He said, what I thought was really ripe for exploration is this conflict between what I call the kingdom of God and the kingdom of gold. Lynn finds himself in India on this concurrent journey of spiritual awakening whilst also getting pulled deeper into the realms of organized crime. Hunnam said the first season covers about a third into the text, which really just sets up the world and the major players and some of the conflict. If we're lucky enough to get a second season, that is when that really will become the central story point. We take Lin into the world where he gets exposed to both of those elements, but the choice between the two, the conflict between the two, doesn't really become apparent until later. The show's first 3 episodes will debut October 14th on Apple TV+, with new weekly episodes airing through December 16th.